Time for our Educating Mid-Michigan segment. Joining us in studio, longtime educator Craig Douglas, and we're talking about a couple topics this morning. I know the past couple weeks we've been keeping people updated on the state of the state budget, and it looks like, you know, there is an agreement there. It's not officially official, but any thoughts on that as we kind of move in the right direction?
Good morning, Matt. It's strange. There's not a lot of transparency there, and I don't mean to be mean, but I mean, I've seen a lot of budgets come and go, right? But this one, a deal was reached late last week, and now the legislation will be rolled out today and enacted today and signed tonight, so we don't have a partial shutdown.
It was down to the wire.
It still is,
yeah.
And the devil's in the details, so to speak. There's a lot of apprehension on the part of school leaders, boards of education, in terms of what the final rollout will be, not only in terms of funding, but what may end up being impacting things like school lunch and transportation and so forth.
So in some ways they're going to this a little blind there because they don't know every element of the budget.
Exactly. I've done a lot of searching, and there just isn't a whole lot that's been revealed. The school aid fund is dedicated to schools, and there's some chit-chat back and forth about whether or not some of those monies will be redirected for other projects. Maybe important projects, but nevertheless projects that are not necessarily related to school. So I just encourage all viewers, but especially parents and teachers and educators, to stay tuned to see what the devil in the details turns out to be in terms of what's enacted later today.
Yes, and of course we'll keep you posted here on ABC 12 News. All right, we are heading into October. What is the significance of that?
So we got to pivot and look at something exciting, right?
Yeah.
So October is designated by the state of Michigan as Michigan College Month.
Okay.
So what does that mean? It means a lot of opportunities for kids that are looking at colleges. It's an opportunity to kick the tires on various university and college campuses, a lot of open houses. I've been a part of those when I was at Saginaw Valley State University, and they're very festive, very positive, almost festival atmosphere, if you will, with things like different programs and features, access to people from housing and admissions and financial aid, which is always important, right? And maybe a few free football tickets here and there too. So I would encourage all students of all ages, but especially junior and senior grade levels, to look at college this month, especially if they're in the application process. Many colleges, not all, but many, are waiving application fees during the month of October. So it's a very positive opportunity for kids looking at college.
Hey, that's important to keep in mind. Also, keep in mind FAFSA due early fall, right?
The sooner the better. And FAFSA is the gatekeeper, if you will, to many scholarships and opportunities through foundations, the state of Michigan, etc. So it all kind of wraps together: the budget, adoption, and the opportunity for post-high school, secondary educational opportunities.
All wonderful things to keep in mind this morning. And as always, hey, Craig's an open book. If you have any education questions, email us, goodmorning@abc12.com. That's one word, goodmorning@abc12.com. And we'll make sure to bring up those questions for you. And I'm sure you have an answer or two.
I'll try. Thanks, Matt.